Strategy evaluation can be planned strategy or it could be emergent strategy. As far as planned strategies are concerned, the model that we use is relational model, in which the strategy formulation process is divided into three stages: strategic analysis, creating strategic choices, and strategy implementation. Once we have completed our strategic analysis, where the end result is in the form of SWOT and gap analysis with us, the next stage is to define the strategic choices to fill that gap and to achieve the objectives of SWOT. As far as creating strategic choices is concerned, we can divide it into three steps: choices for basis, for competitive edge, choices for direction of growth, and the methodology of growth. As far as basis is concerned, we use Porter's generic strategies for this purpose, the scope of which covers the cost leadership strategy, the differentiation strategy, the focus differentiation, or the best value strategy. As far as direction is concerned, we use Ansoff model for this purpose, which suggests product and market growth in 4 directions, covering market penetration, product development, market development, and diversification. As far as method of growth is concerned, we have 2 options: organic growth and inorganic growth. This part of the lecture will cover the first generic strategy, which we use to determine the basis of our competition, and that is low cost strategy. The first thing that has to be made clear is that low cost in no way means reducing the quality of the product. Achieving low cost through reducing the quality can be one method, but remember, that is not the low cost strategy. There are different methods of achieving low cost. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. As far as these generic strategies are concerned, the students must ensure that 2 things are clear to them. One is what the advantage of each strategy, and the second is how do we achieve it. As far as the second question is concerned, how do we achieve how do we accomplish the benefits of these generic strategies? The answer lies in one thing, and that is making necessary adjustments in your value chain. As far as the first one is concerned, as I said, in this section we'll be just referring to the low cost strategy. We can achieve 3 things through low cost strategy. The first is we can achieve low cost, maintaining our selling price. We can aim to increase our per unit profit. In this case, we don't want to pass on the benefit of achieving the low cost to our customer. In the second situation, if we have achieved low cost, whatever the method might be, we might like to pass on that benefit to our customer. In this case, we reduce our selling price, achieve a competitive advantage, and thereby aim at selling more units. And rather than per unit profits, we'll be aiming at our total volume of profits by selling more units. The third thing that we can accomplish through low cost strategy is that we can use it as a penetration strategy while we are trying to enter into new market. So 3 things can be achieved through low cost strategy. First is we can increase our per unit profit. Second, we can increase the total volume of profits. And third, we can use it to enter new markets. The second part is, how do we accomplish it? As I already said, it is by making necessary changes to our value chain. Some of the examples could be, instead of having research and development in our operations, we would rather like to have or to use copy designs. In that case, the necessary adjustment to our value chain will be, we'll eliminate the research and development process from our operations and include bringing in copy designs into our inbound logistics. The second could be reducing the labor cost. Now this can be achieved by making necessary adjustments of improving the labor efficiency in different parts of your value chain, by reducing the idle time of the labor and other methods. Thereby we can minimize our cost in different parts of our value chain. Another could be by achieving economies of scale. Now, again, this could be achieved in almost every part activity of your value chain. We can go for bulk purchase in inbound logistics, bulk production in operations, bulk marketing in marketing and sales. By achieving economies of scale, again, the objective is to achieve a low cost. And as you see, it is again achieved by bringing necessary changes in the different parts of your value chain. It should also be noted that using low-cost strategy in all the situations is not likely to always give you a competitive edge. We have to study our environment, we have to study our product, we have to study ourselves. Is it suitable? The reference could be made to the case study of Airtight in your revision kits. In part B, the examiner has tried to test you on this concept by asking you why, in the case of Airtight, this low-cost strategy may not be appropriate. Well, Airtight offers its services to 2 types of customers, business class customers and economy. As far as business class customers, they require from you differentiation, a value-added product. And when they're ready to use a value-added product, they are ready to pay you for that. So I don't think in this case a low-cost strategy will work. In this case, for this customer, we have to use a differentiation strategy rather than a low-cost strategy. So we see using low-cost strategy is not always a source of competitive edge. We have to study many things before we say that this is going to be a right basis of our competitive edge. We'll be talking about the differentiation strategy in the other segment of this